Okay, let's go over finding the percent of a number. So putting the percent concept into application. So percent of a number. The keyword is of. In math, the word of generally means multiply. So if you have to find, for example, 8% of 40, this means 8% times 40. Okay, but we can't multiply just 8% by 40 and get the answer. We have to change 8% to a decimal. So we're going to move this 2 spots. So we're going to get 0.08 and multiply that by 40. And if you do that math, you'll get 3.2. So of means multiply. There's another way to find a percent of a number, and that's using the percent formula. The basic way to write the percent formula is the percent over 100 equals the part over the whole. Generally in a question, the part is associated with is, and the whole is associated with of. So let's look at the same example. We want to find 8% of 40. So the question might be, what is 8% of 40? So the question is, what is? That means we're looking for is. Okay, we have 8% and of 40. So let's just use this formula. The 8% goes where the percent goes. So that's 8 over 100 equals part over whole. The part goes along with is, and the question is what is, so that's the unknown. 8% of 40. The whole is of, so 40 would go here. If we were to cross multiply these, we get 8 times 40 is 320, and x times 100 is 100x. To solve for x, we simply divide by 100, because this is 100 times x. So to get rid of the 100, we have to do an inverse operation. So divide by 100. And we get 3.2 equals x. So same answer, different method. So in this question, what is 8% of 40? 8% of 40. Of means multiply, we could simply multiply, or use this percent formula and find the answer. So if we want to find out the is, we could simply multiply. We could use this step. Just multiply right here. But what happens is, if we're looking for something other than the part, if we're looking for the percent, or looking for the whole, we should use this formula. I'll give you an example of that. So if the question was, what percent of 40 is 3.2? So we're actually using the same numbers, but the question is worded differently. What percent? So we're looking for the percent. And we have of 40 and is 3.2. So let's write our formula. Percent over 100 equals part over whole, and of course the part is the is, and the whole is often referred to by the of. Alright, now we're just going to fill in this formula. What percent? So this is what we're looking for. So that's the unknown. So we have x over 100 equals part over whole, is over of. So is 3.2. This goes here. Of goes in the bottom of 40. And now we'll solve for x. So in this case we'll cross multiply. X times 40 is 40x. 3.2 times 100 is 320. Okay, now we have 40 times x. So we get x by itself. We have to do the inverse operation. So the opposite of multiplying would be to divide by 40. And if we do 320 divided by 40, we'll get 8. So our answer is 8%. And this makes sense because we had just looked at a different example where 8% of 40 is 3.2. So what percent of 40 is 3.2? 8%.